Have you accidentally written the role of a drug addict? No, why would I accidentally? Do you want a drugged out point of view shot? No, not really. And I've got you covered. Today we're going to learn how to make this kind of effect in HitFilm Express right after the intro. Okay, silly intros aside, today I'm going to show you an effect which is called chromatic aberration, with some extra effects added to it to create a sort of drugged out point of view shot. If you want to see the original chromatic aberration effect, check out the link in the description. That's a video of Javert Valbar for Inkscape Digital. It has a really nice explanation of what it is. So let's jump right in here in HitFilm. So I started off with my footage. Now this is a 50 frames per second shot. So that looks like this, as you can see here. Now it was shot handheld, so that's why there's a sort of shake in there. But it's still quite quick, so that's why I'm going to slow it down. Now this was 50 frames per second, so I can easily slow it down to 25 frames per second. And to do that, you right click in the media pool and go to properties, uncheck the from file box, then you can choose the amount of frames you want. So for this I'll set 25 frames. And as you can see, it automatically slows down the footage on your timeline, which is what we want. What I did first is I added some color grading things, so brightness and contrast, crushed blacks and whites, and then I took the color temperature effect to take the warm tones out and create a sort of cold glow, and then I took the hue, saturation and lightness to take out the vivid tones of the grass. So now you have this sober looking shot. What you want to do is copy your footage 3 times and rename them to R, G and B. What I did is I actually added the curves effect on the B channel, and then I went, instead of RGB, I went to red and pulled it down completely. So, whoa. So instead of having it over here, I pulled it down. I did the same for green, and blue stayed the same. So if we turn off this layer, you can see only the blue tones are left over. Now if I go here, you can see this is the G. So red is completely pulled down, blue is completely pulled down, and here only the green layers are left. So you can see the green layer, and with red only the red layer, only the red channel was left. So now we have the R, G and B layers, so blue, green and red. As you can see, I selected all of the 3 layers here, and I set the blend mode to lighten. Now if we set it to normal, so this is what it would normally look like, and it only shows the top layer. So that depends on what you have on top. I have the R on top, but if we add the lighten effect, you can see that it overlays. So as you can see, the chromatic aberration effect is already started. You can see that some of the layers are put out of place, and that creates this really weird sort of eerie effect. Now how to do this? It's very simple actually. You can see that the blue layer was set to 103% scale, and the green layer was just set normal, and the red layer was set to 101.5%. Now this layer is just the normal, this one is a bit bigger as you can see, and this one is yet another bit bigger. So all of the layers have a different size, and this is actually what creates the chromatic aberration effect. All of the layers being separated from each other, creating this weird effect. So this is the original chromatic aberration effect, but what I added is this grade over here. And what's in this grade is the motion trails effect and the echo effect, which you can find under the temporal tab in the effects box here. what motion trails does is basically it takes some of the previous frames and adds them over it. So you can see that it creates this sort of vague look when the camera is moving. And then I set this to frame rate of 3 and phase of 1. Then I added the echo effect, and the echo time was -2 seconds, number of echoes 1, starting opacity 1, and decay 0.1. Now of course you can experiment with this. The blending mode was set to add, but you can see that this results in a blown out shot, so I set it to average, which is a little bit better. And if you see the shot now, it creates this sort of drugged out point of view shot. So I hope this helped you guys. If you need this effect, again, check out the original video by Javert Fallbar with the link in the description, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye! Hey, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Now like and subscribe if you haven't already, and while you're here, take the time to check out these 2 videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye!